Welcome back to Neo. Alright, so there you go, Dwibs. That enough money for you?
Cha-ching, cha-ching.
999. Okay, how much is that in pounds?
You're gonna have to bust out Google
I'll look it up.
Also, you sounded like you were quoting Glorious Bastards.
I know, right?
Nah. Well, funnily enough, the guy that wrote the German dialogue in that movie went on to make co-direct Cloud Atlas.
Alright, now let's actually get the...
I mean...
Wow, these guys aren't hurting.
Monkey stuff.
These guys aren't hurting for money. They've got over £5,200.
Remember, Dwibs, it was enough to pay the Mafia for some of their finest suits in town. Which does leave me an interesting idea. The Mafia getting in on the Yakuza's turf in Japan.
It kind of reminds me, Dweebs, of, well, I don't think you've played it, but the Airbound games tend to do that, despite having the same structure as a typical RPG, Japanese RPG. They do have a smaller scope in scale, and as a result, these are controlled little children, so even the money that they get and the stuff that they buy, is, fought with their mentality.
Alright, well, hang on a minute, though. I just realised something. What if we meet Neku and he finds out we've got his clothes? Wouldn't he be kind of creeped out?
I didn't know I had fans that way.
Oh, but
you had an image.
Oh, but don't you see, Dwebs? Fortunately, regardless of what clothing you have in your equipment, neither the sprites nor the character models change. So Neku will only see Rindo with his proper clothing. So.
Quite a paradox. Although, a funny workaround could have been saying that Shiki designed clothes modeled after her boyfriend's outfit.
Mm-hmm.
In his memory. He's totally dead.
Well, he technically is dead since last we saw Coco killed him.
In the meantime, to mention something, at the time that we're recording this, recently Nomura announced that his retirement eventually. So
and the potential end of the Kingdom Hearts series.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Which basically seals that this will be the last Trophy game, basically.
We'll see what happens. Like Tio said, yeah, I'll believe it when I see it. I will say this: a lot of times when a dev says they're thinking of retiring, that can mean a plethora of things. If I had a nickel for every time a certain dev has said, I'm totally retiring, only to then come back and say, but one more...
Well, I wasn't really... I want to get it, Jova. I wasn't really thinking specifically that, but more the idea that, someone else easily can take over,
Probably Kondo.
Okay, as much as, it can cause a worry that, someone else might not understand how to treat a property, that they inherit, that doesn't mean, automatically that a property has to die when the original creator steps down.
Absolutely.
The problem that is true too, but the problem is, so many times have we seen, do we have a creator who in this case, I can actually believe that Kondo would be a good replacement for Nomura.
I will say this: Kingdom Hearts is a series that probably could survive without Nomura because, at its deep core, it's very simple. Mass together Square Enix and Disney action figures. Bing, boom, bang. Maybe have a plot around that or whatnot.
Never mind that. Square own Taito. What about a Space Invaders world?
It seems to be a thing where while they own title properties, they don't seem to acknowledge them that much.
No.
Also, don't forget, despite Kingdom Hearts appearing to be a joint venture, Disney ultimately do own the franchise. If they wanted to, they could absolutely make a whole new Kingdom Hearts game with Sora and company under a different team if they wanted.
See, there's old arcade re-releases of Taito games. Those are entirely done by different publishers, and Square is just allowing them to do it, having exactly zero involvement. To give you an idea.
Oh god, those boots, that was absolutely seem like they would be in Fret's wheelhouse. Give him a flower while you're at it, why don't you?
And, well okay. As for Nagi, okay, we'll have...
Yes, give her the fedora!
I mean, if it gives good stats, why not?
And she can tip it.
But the topple hat gives her a specific defense boost skill that only applies to her. So we'll give her the topple hat.
Legally distinct Mickey Mouse hat.
Mind you, knowing my luck, I'll probably end up. Hey, good news! We're finally putting a Space Invaders world in Kingdom Hearts. Bad news: it's based off Space Invaders Invasion Day.
Dave, I'm pretty sure you're one of the few people who actually remembers that.
Like, forget the fact that that game is terrible. Yeah, that game is practically lost to time at this point.
Well, how many other things have been lost to time, quote unquote, and then got brought back?
Bugs Bunny?
I mean,
Well,
It's-
not on that kind of level, Dweebs. When properties get brought back, it's usually in a more classic format. And for example, Pac-Man, after the disaster that was the Ghostly Adventures, Namco.
I think it's about to. Yeah, there you go, Shiro. The Mr. Mew phone case, right there.
okay.
Namco decided to basically just use the classic arcade type of aesthetic with a neon filter in order to spice it up for future, for more current generations.
That's a real thing you can get, by the way.
All set.
Are you sure you got everything? Did you want to also buy out the bank too?
Nice. This'll get us past the wall for sure.
Let us face the Reapers once more. Also, I thought we robbed that.
No, we bought it. We bought it.
paid.
We bought it with money.
We paid.
Shiro,
Oh,
We did it. We did it. Don't worry, we did it legally. Don't worry,
Nagi.
y'all. Don't worry, because there isn't going to be an epilogue when they come back from the dead and you get arrested for robbery.
Dibs.
Since you better than I thought, you passed with flying colors.
That's the power of Jupes.
don't
yeah.
say that.
Stop pushing your luck.
Jupiter of the monkey. Get it right.
Bonk.
Now piss off. There you go.
You're saying, Tia?
Hold on.
But I gotta warn you. Be careful. Say Jupes in front of the wrong person and you'll be permanently dead. Also, Neku's a tough one. I said he's a tough one. Can you not hear me? That hair of yours? I've been around Shibuya for a long time, and I've seen what he can do with my own eyes.
So yeah, this Reaper wasn't the
you were
first.
one of the Reapers
Yes.
from the original game.
I
Yeah.
was there.
Good
Yeah.
luck.
So this guy's a veteran.
Thanks,
You were the one who
thanks.
gave us the microphone challenge, weren't you?
Sure.
Damn, you're old.
Also, don't worry, Nagi. It's not technically robbing if you're actually recycling, dirty money.
Of course.
Over here, I think in a lot of European countries, I don't think it's just mine, we have a saying of a thief that steals from another thief has 100 years of forgiveness.
Ah, so Toph's way of living.
So basically, if I steal from a thief, that's okay. I only have to give it back 100 years after.
What to do?
And then fate will spite you to make sure you live 100 years, just so you can
Alright.
give the thing back to the thief.
Let's see if quote-unquote Neku is in here.
Hi,
Wow,
Neku,
Neku,
you look
you
different from
sure
how I
changed.
remember.
That noise looks pretty tough.
You can tell because of the symbol.
What should we do?
Fight it.
Wrong! Depends. Do you see Neku anywhere?
Nay. I detect no sign of him.
Do you hear headphones? Again, you can't took them away like that. They're expensive.
Hey, my headphones aren't that loud. Crap, I gotta hide again.
Go
Other
ahead.
various beauties for that matter.
Neku, he's not. For someone who wanted to be left alone, he's not very good at hiding.
I don't know, Dubs. We haven't found him yet, so
Okay, how do we get Neku out here? Neku, Shiki's next to us.
Neku says
You were all
what?
Neku all along.
damn it, we're too late.
Yes,
I'll
you see, actually, Rindo, it turns out you're Neku.
No,
Neku's
Dubs.
nobody.
No, Dubs. Here's a better way to draw Neku out. Hey, Neku, come here or I'll completely smear all over Cat's graffiti.
You wouldn't dare!
Also, if
Got him.
only...
No, I got it. Let's worry about that after we take down the site. Also, I got it. Hey, Neku, cat sucks.
If only we had a way to actually, make
It's
sure
true.
we don't take the wrong decision.
His art is less inspired than my sister's, and she's a toddler.
There you go.
See,
According to
Neku,
Dutch's head
he's
canon,
not
Rindo his
going
sister
to
apparently.
rebut. He's going to quietly snipe you from off screen for that.
Well, it'll draw Neku out.
At the cost of your own life.
I mean, if Neku's really so sensitive that he kills someone just because they insulted his favorite artist, something's up with him.
Not to mention, by this point, Neku grew out of killing people like we saw in the original game. So
Uh,
Yeah, he just kills noise.
remember, Dwips,
Yeah.
that the whole point of the ending of the first game was that it would have been perfectly understandable for him to kill Joshua in that gun duel, but he chose not to.
Such a
Carrying
good
noise.
child.
What about Neku?
Such a good child growing out of killing, like we all must do by the ripe age of 16.
Exactly. See.
We were supposed to grow out of that. Having a single lead to follow. Perhaps it would be wise to start back at the beginning.
Jove, unfortunately, if in this world that actually happened, Call of Duty would lose like half their audience.
The beginning, like the Scramble Crossing.
Yeah, Joe, but I'll be dead before I start to potentially admit that Jack Thompson was right.
that might work. We can try to squeeze some info out of the other teams.
How? They outnumber us.
It's worth a shot, I guess.
I don't think he means.
That's their ideas.
I don't think he means by necessarily attacking
I know.
them.
Well, we'll kidnap the people that are most likely to squeal and interrogate them.
Rindude, chill. Okay, we're not the bad guys.
Hey, I said interrogate. Just interrogation doesn't automatically mean the Jack Bauer technique.
What can never be. So that's the psychic shotgun, as you can see.
Nice.
Don't worry, I've got my own methods of interrogation. I'll hypnotize them.
Genius.
I have a variation of this pin on Nagi, as you might have noticed.
You know, actually, I wonder if hypnotizing is a potential power in this game.
You mean controlling the enemies? No.
You already have, again, Joe, you already have powers like imprinting, so the idea of, manipulating people to some degree is already present.
Oh, no. I meant like in story. Imagine a player having the power of hypnosis. Like, not necessarily on people in the RG, but people in the UG.
Alright, so there's actually a side quest. But before we go back to Scramble Crossing, there's actually the second side quest that happens to be here. So let's do that. Alright, since this is angular dialogue, I'll read it instead of Shiri. But first, let's take a look at what's going on here.
I'm starving.
Me and you, buddy. There you go.
Well, now it's very fluorescent in here.
That's because the Topo brand specializes in women's clothing. There you go. Sano-chan's outfit, as you guys can see, it looks very cute. So I can see why this brand as well is famous. Go on.
Like, I don't typically associate women's clothing specifically with fluorescent lighting, but hey, it still is cute.
There you go, Momoka. Hey, sure. You and I have talked about this privately when it comes to anime. I will argue Nomura's designs in this game also do a good job having different body shapes and sizes and shit like that as well, like we just saw with Momoka there. Okay.
Hello, who do we have here?
Hey guys, I've had someone with a noise problem.
Oof, you weren't kidding. Gonna give her a scan?
Well, sorry, my phone's having a little scanning problem. Yeah, you okay with this, Nagi?
Very well. I am prepared to do what will be asked of me. Also, phrasing it as noise problem sounds like you got neighbors playing music too.
I'm pretty sure. I think that's actually kind of the reason why the localization called them noise. I think that was probably Koji Fox's intention, because I feel like considering the music is so important in 2LE, probably. Go on.
It's interesting because
Yeah,
noise
go.
actually was. It's funny
Go ahead,
because
Shiroi.
noise actually.
What? Just because I'm an idol? I'm not allowed to fall in love?
Oh,
Ah,
Classic.
Contract.
classic.
The biggest stigma associated with that.
All I want is for us to be together. Why does everyone have to be so mean about it?
Because
Well,
idol
she's an
fans
idol.
tend to be very toxic.
So guys, go ahead.
Wait a minute. I think I recognize her. Is this one of the Peroxidolls?
You might remember that as the misophobic idol group
Hey.
from before. Yeah.
Perhaps. Shall we offer her aid?
Not to worry,
one
I
of the
can.
ones-
Not to worry, I can imprint something into her to solve the situation.
That was one of the things that the River Society was talking about.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, I print Ron and quit that stupid group. I mean, rubbish anyway. Yeah, take care of the noise for her.
They're dead dudes.
Imprinting.
I must admit, the thought of entering an idol's mind is supremely intimidating.
Oh, how bad could it be? Now, a VTuber's mind. That might be dangerous.
The
Depends
thing
on,
is, idols and VTubers aren't actually that different.
yeah, it depends on which one specifically. You know, some companies do prefer to have, their VTubers to be more resembling idols, but with the successful Let's Plays, yeah.
Try jumping into
They
the
shift
Shark
up.
Girl's mind.
But no matter, forward we march.
But yeah, unfortunately, the problem still persists to this day because some idol fans are entitled toxic little shit.
Oh, look at that, Miss Banks. You know what this means? This is Shuntaro Ashima.
Elizabeth Banks?
This is the idol that guy Shuntaro Ashima was. They're like, why can't she love me? See,
Oh, man.
it's all connected, guys. All these side quests are connecting.
The Wachowskis will be so proud.
So it all comes full circle.
All right, let's get
The
rid.
thing is, a lot of
Go on. Go on.
the thing is, a lot of agencies actually do let their idols date, just don't get caught doing it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now the whole world knows I'm dating Kashiki. What's so wrong with that? I just want to be with the person I love.
Kashiki? Oh dear. Should we tell her we kind of, let her boy get swarmed? And
Don't worry about it.
All those rumors, no one even cares about. Yeah, no. One thing that this is the other thing as well. Like the game does a fantastic job of world building by having all these plot threads connect in some way. It makes the world feel alive because we're constantly.
How would she,
We talk about people that we later find. We talk about people who got connected to other people. Go on.
I wonder how she would react actually knowing that her boyfriend kind of got mobbed.
Yep.
I think we've got this.
Why did I become an idol in the first place?
To spread the power of love and music
Well-
across the world.
Well, according to Aka Kazaka, it's because your mother got killed by her boyfriend, and your brother wants to take revenge, and he's going to basically do it in a super toxic way. He would destroys everybody in his way, including people who don't deserve it. So maybe that's
Don't
why.
you see, it's all a lesson for him to not end up like his father.
You say that, but he basically does. So
Well, I guess with the thing going on, that's what they plan for the end game at least to be.
we'll
Him
see. We'll
doing-
see. We'll see.
I-
And who the hell? Oh, this one. And who the hell is this informant A?
Also, pufferfish.
We have to call them that for life.
It reminds me of Rentero's male friend at the beginning of episode 1 of Offense. Oh, thanks so much for your support, my generic friend A.
Yeah.
There you go.
Not bad.
And there we
I'd
are.
say.
Very nice.
There we go.
The shortcoming in stride.
Shortcoming, we won.
No, it's because I got a low ranking, Libs. Not being allowed to date is a stupid rule anyway. It's not like Kashiki and I are just messing around. We're serious, that's it. I'm gonna speak to my manager.
I wonder if the issue is that they're both kind of idols. So, you know. I wonder if it's.
Another evil successfully vanquished.
I'm guessing the
Right.
dilemma was that the two companies probably didn't want them to fool around because, what would the public think if two idols from different companies were dating?
It would appear idols think much in the same way as we common folk.
If
Yeah,
anything,
don't,
one positive thing that VTubers brought up was raise awareness to this and level it up and demonstrate that yes, idol culture can be just as more on the level with the plebes, quote unquote.
Look at us, being all help and stuff. I'm so proud.
Just a reminder that you are responsible for her boyfriend getting trampled by those girls.
That's fine.
Go us. But it's time.
You were the one who initiated it, Rindo. Kids need to be held accountable for their actions, Shiroi.
No, we're dead. It doesn't matter.
Again, that is true. It's the tree falling into the forest dilemma.
All right,
I mean,
and by
let's
that,
see, all we've done is ruin a man's
And you'll
successful
see-
business ventures.
and you can
mess
see-
with the love life.
and you can see in the social network of first of all, her reward is dive extension, increases the time limit when using Nagi's dive, and you'll notice that Shuntaro Ashima is also right next to her in the social network. So yeah, showcasing how she is the idol that Shuntaro Ashima is was all hung up about. Tsuguhime, the youngest princess of Masaya. While Masaya handles the group, her relationship with and Kashika, she probably confirmed the rumor. So it says there on her bio that she probably confirmed the rumors. So that's how it happens, basically. So basically, sorry, Shuntaro, but yeah, she doesn't love you. Sucks. The end.
Is he informant, eh?
Who knows? Maybe. But the game never actually confirms that.
A jilted lover.
Well, to be fair, we did get rid of the noise in his head that made him have those kinds of bad thoughts, to be fair. So I can assume that probably not.
Although maybe he did it while he was afflicted by noise, since we never do figure
Now
out.
that is actually plausible. Yeah, no, that is actually plausible, but the game doesn't really say that, so it's all speculation.
Alright, on to the main quest now.
Yes, we're done with the 2 side quests up for the day, so back to the Scramble Crossing.
Let's go to Neku Street.
Playing around with my jump ability.
Funny,
Yes.
there was a commercial about salad type of oil that actually advertised itself using that kind of thing to say, oh, it's so healthy that makes you so agile.
Helps you with parkour.
No music, no life.
Again, it's very close to be written in Comic Sans. So.
Write it in Comic Sans, you coward.
So
No.
I'm actually wondering if that is that the actual tagline for the company.
I don't
knows?
know.
I mean, they are a sponsor since we can use their name, so I'm assuming so.
Hey, it's my phone. Wonder if something's happened.
Let me guess, time for another broadcast from the
Hold on,
conductor.
this is actually important. Nah, just looks like one of those news flashes.
Also, I looked it up and it actually...
Some no-name guy got married to another no-name lady, so it is actually. Okay, cool.
Indeed.
hardly of any import to us.
Yeah, don't worry, I'm sure
Say
that...
that now.
Yeah, don't worry, I'm sure it's not important.
So I guess that was one thing that they could legally keep in the game, the
Yeah.
actual tagline from the record studio.
You said it.
I guess we haven't patented them yet. Thank God.
I guess also given the importance that Tower Records does play to the franchise, I guess they figured that was one of the things they could stretch out for.
What now?
Greetings.
Oh,
Greetings, sheeple of Shibuya. Got some red hot news for ya. One team has taken down today's target.
Neku is dead. Okay, again.
Already?
Sure he is.
How?
We will publicly confirm the results in the Scramble Crossing shortly.
Oh,
Well-
He doesn't show up in the story at all.
we happen to be... Okay, go ahead.
I encourage all of the players to come by and watch the proceedings.
We're gonna
Sorry to all-
string Neku by the neck and expose him to the plaza. Jeez.
After all, it isn't every day you see a legend come to an end. Wait a minute. And with that, I bid you adieu. But a legend coming to an end? I thought you were only going to recruit him.
Damn it, who the hell found him?
Who do you think?
Red dude, look! So yeah, Tsugumi got him.
Oh, 'tis our hero and Lady Tsugumi.
Ah, convenient.
No, please don't tell me she's gonna erase him. I wanted to do it. I mean, no, don't.
Jesus, Rindo.
Cat.
I think I know where this is going.
Oh, and also,
Whoa.
you gotta be kidding me! Is that your cat kid? After all that trouble you put us through. You ain't even worth half of the time I took to find you.
It's almost like you're not even really Neku.
Legend? More like a bedtime story. You're putting me to sleep here.
Damn.
First we'll
Been
see
waiting
who's
all
behind the
week to
mask.
say
I
that.
can look into your eyes as you die.
You know what? Forget it. I've seen all I need to see. Hey you, Rimbringers. Kills are yours.
Huh.
Oh,
Not even gonna recruit him, it seems.
What? Don't you want the points for taking him out?
Well, remember, the idea was to try to make him into a powerful Reaper, but apparently he doesn't make the cut.
You ain't a player, and you ain't a Reaper. It's fair game. Ain't against the rules or nothing to raise him.
True.
He
Yep.
ain't a player or a reaper, he's a nuisance.
Just think of him as some kind of noise and let him have it.
Oh, sorry, I wasn't paying attention. What was it?
Actually, Shiro, I'm playing Tsugumi, but I can explain why.
she's
Yet.
in a force. No!
No.
We're too late!
Again, just like in the Deep Fried region.
Yep.
Forgive us!
Hey, at least it's not you guys dying for once. But you know what this means. We saw it in a vision.
Okay, but Neku isn't blonde though, so unless his hair dye in the afterlife.
Well, it is. Well,
Yeah.
Shiro, I mean, it's been 3 years. It is plausible that he dyed his hair in the meantime.
No, it can't end like this.
If
You
only.
made me want to squint my eyes really hard.
She's even wearing headphones, the copycat.
Ah. And there you go. That's what Rindo saw.
We can't leave this game without him.
Well, what are you gonna do about it, Rindu?
I'm gonna kill her first.
Let's
Oh,
do
The
the
times
time.
run again.
It's okay. We can try again.
Alright, time to travel back in time and save Neku.
If we can figure out where she fought Neku or whoever that guy is, we can go back and save him.
What are you talking about? That's totally Neku.
Alright.
Okay, let's go to the Nickelodeon logo.
Find out where Tsugumi first. Yeah. Wow, Nickelodeon's new
Nickelodeon.
name. Change our fate. Change our fate. Yeah.
Hey, it's
Rindo is
rewind
the...
time.
Oh no.
Oh, yes.
All right. I'm back to before we went to Tokyo Plaza by the looks of it.
Oh, so is this right in time for you to get snippy with Shoki?
Yes.
This is where Neku ended up. We need to find him before that public execution.
Quick, play a trick on her and predict everything she's gonna say. It'll be hilarious.
Actually, put a pin on that,
Waiting
Jova.
around for it won't do us any good.
Yeah.
Question is, where did we fight Tsugumi?
That's a good question.
Use our
So
clues
where,
and
so where
insight.
exactly are we supposed to look for Neku? Okay, so now we're doing this scene again. Go ahead.
Whoa! Oh, right.
I bring you greetings from the future.
We require a suggestion which exists within the realm of credibility.
But where's
Way
the?
of
But,
saying, get your head out of the clouds.
but where's the?
Did anyone get his number?
I don't think he's in a car, Rin, dude.
No, I meant his phone number. Yeah, we did.
Personally, I say we head to 104 and turn the place upside down.
Fred, have you got Neku's number?
No.
I guess Nike doesn't either.
Nope.
Yeah, we could.
Bottom line. Okay.
Not to be a contrarian,
But yeah, where did he?
but Center Street strikes me as the more potentially fruitful search site.
I don't even know where he lives, so he can't even implant to his parents where he is.
Good lord.
What about Shibuya Hikari?
Deja vu. Happened to this place before.
Mm-hmm.
So hang on, if we went back in time, does that mean that those side quests never happened?
They did. Apparently none of the other teams have
no.
looked there. You bozos could be the first.
Quantum entanglement leaves.
Yeah,
I
only
was
the...
about to say maybe it's going to go off of off of Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask.
Yeah,
logic.
yeah, basically.
Yeah, maybe we'll try that.
Maybe.
But...
And if I remember correctly, this is where the conversation diverges, because of what Rindo just said.
this time
Huh?
it won't be snippy.
I said maybe we'll try that. Oh, it's what is death? Huh? What?
You weren't supposed to actually take my advice.
You're just gonna do it, what I say? So yeah,
Hey, I'm not a simp. I'm just agreeing with you.
She's not used to people not being confrontational with her. Which will throw her off her game.
no whining, no tantrums.
What? We're all good boys and girls here.
Too bad. I thought for sure that would set you off. Well, in the original timeline it did, honey, but
It would have done, but now I'm a more mature
It's
person.
funny that
Original what? Sorry?
the Dorkly skit with when Mario confronts the guy from Break Kinda is something
Basically,
completely
sure.
gone.
basically sure, this time Rendo is going to take Shoka's advice, and which means no confrontation between these two. And Shoka's like, oh, I'm surprised he didn't have any whining or tantrums.
We don't have time for that. Or to chit chat.
So basically,
Thanks for
Shoko's
the
thrown
tip.
off. Shoko's thrown off by the fact that Rinda's actually not getting confrontational with her.
Whatever.
You're not Squall.
Taka.
What do you mean, Leon?
Both can be applicable, Waves.
Yeah.
Squall Leon Hart. He's just joshing with the Leon name.
So does he have a younger brother called Hart? He's definitely not a Tokyo Plaza.
Yeah, we literally just came from there.
So
But there's no way to know who's right about where he is.
Which
I guess we
means...
can just go
Tracker.
through.
Which means it's time for a thorough search for the entirety of Shibuya to make sure we basically find him. Go ahead.
Oh god, we're gonna be here the whole week. Hell, we could all be wrong.
But Rendo,
Don't you mean all
It'll be
day, time traveler?
yeah,
Time is on my side. I can always go back and try again unless my powers suddenly stop working.
wouldn't that be a bitch?
Well, it's genius. We'll game the system.
Where should we go?
Okay, so you're gonna have to search through all of these places, but the game allows you to pick the order.
Shibuya Hikari seems promising.
Oh, Shoko's still here.
Hi. I can't believe this.
It's like that beat from Worst Play. Oh, you're still here. Get the hell out.
Yeah, I've already yelled at you earlier today. I mean, I can't believe what?
That you're actually going with my suggestion.
What, you're not used to people being nice to you?
I told Rindo to go there, and he actually did it. The absolute madman.
Quite a change of pace, eh?
Oh, so you would rather I just ignore you?
This
Checkmate.
this looks like the start of a beautiful friendship.
Yes, it does.
See how far that gets you.
Further
Aw.
than you?
See, they're already getting along. And that, kids, is how I met your mother.
Right.
Well,
Further than you wearing that stupid cat suit.
still a better finale than the one we got.
Damn
Like I said.
straight.
I was wandering around there earlier.
Yeah, plot.
No, I'm not deaf, unlike you.
Yeah, plot twist. It was actually Rindo that was telling the story, not Ted. So, go on.
And there really weren't any other teams in the area.
And so that's
Yeah,
why
so-
Bob Saget didn't voice for the final episode.
Doesn't mean Neku's not hiding nearby, though.
They'd be hiding in plain sight after all.
It could be closer than you think.
In fact, she pulls off a mask. I am Neku!
Ye gods!
Doesn't mean
Paolo, what
he
the
is
fuck?
either.
This basically is okay. Hold on. I'll actually wait a bit.
Well, only one way to find out. Now go and find him for me, okay?
Do you
I
just
mean,
want
on-
us to find it just so you can kill him yourself?
Okay, to be fair, I think I trust her as a Reaper more than the slimy guy from earlier.
Kubo, you mean?
Maybe he's
Kubo,
not
yeah.
there, but at least narrow down the list of places he might be.
Yeah, that's the basic plan. Yes.
Like, Shoko might not just pull the trigger on killing him at least. Unlike
Gotta
Kubo.
find him.
Okay, so this is basically going to end up in into a riddle at the end, where basically the player is going to have to search for all the clues over the course of this particular rewind section, and then deduce where Neku would be logically based on the information we get. Forgot this entire rewind section, basically.
We'll change our fate.
So basically, we're kind of playing detective right now. All right.
It might be somewhere around Shibuya.
You know, for as much as I do make fun of it, this is kind of akin to that time traveling sequence in Apollo Justice when you get down to it.
Except, technically speaking, we're not even doing time travel there. It was just analyzing the case from a different perspective, you know, both present and
remember-
present.
Remember the time traveling lipstick.
Dreams. Thank you
Like,
kindly.
it's weird. And the weird thing is, it's literally just that one piece of evidence that makes things all screwy and I guess time travel-ish.
Well, fancy meeting you here.
You feel like you should have a partner.
Hey, Candyman, don't worry, we'll get to that.
Wouldn't it be funny if Azuki actually became the new composer? Finally climbed up that corporate ladder.
How's the search for Neku going? Swimmingly, I imagine.
I don't know.
More like drowningly.
Ha 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 ha! Hilarious.
Guy's impossible to track down, like he's some kind of cryptid.
Neku is the Mothman.
We thought he might be somewhere around here, actually.
So, Karya, did you see him?
Seeing as none of the other teams would be around to bother him.
Maybe that's what he thinks you'll think.
That's as good a plan as any. A guy like him's gonna be tough to find no matter what you do.
Speaking from experience.
Assuming he's the real Neku, that is.
What?
Wink, wink. He almost literally winks at the audience. Oh my
I
god.
know, right?
Are you looking for him too?
Karya's like the Jim Halpert of the office here.
We could use a lead.
Well,
I wouldn't go so far as to say I'm looking for him. But I picked up a couple of breadcrumbs to follow if you're interested.
Well, that's helpful. Almost too helpful.
Really?
Really, really.
Yep, spotted it myself actually.
Oh, did you now? That's a pretty big breadcrumb.
Saw him come from the Scramble Crossing.
So he came from the Scramble Crossing into here.
Then he ran off towards the expressway underpass.
Okay.
Now, one might wonder, why don't we just go back in time to when Scramble Crossing does? But keep in mind, if this is like time traveling, Neku could probably only go to points where they have been to there, so they probably haven't been to Scramble Crossing at a time that was convenient enough to catch quote-unquote Neku at that time.
What Jova just said. So, once again, don't worry. You can just check the mental notes section of the main menu to recap every clue that, like the one we just learned from Karya. So again, basically Neku came from the Scramble Crossing, passed through here, into the expressway.
You don't seem to be looking to take him down. Whatever it is you're
We're not-
after,
We're not assassins.
you better watch your step.
Well, if you're not the assassins, somebody else may take up that job.
You still got a lot to learn if you want to make it through this.
And it's only been 1 week.
Trust
Yeah,
me,
we're not-
Karya's a veteran here.
Good luck out there.
We're not Solid Snake. We're not that Agent 50 guy, whoever he is.
He used to work at our office, but he quit.
Whatever we gotta learn, we'll have to learn it on the way.
In time.
Not like we have time for a training montage.
Technically, thanks to Rindo's time traveling powers, you do, Brett.
Anyway, let's head for the underpass.
Gonna need a montage.
Alright, to the expressway underpass. In the next part.
Technically.
Da-da-da-da.
See ya.
The
See ya.